So I'll be identifying the gross anatomy of the spinal cord. This area right here is the anterior portion. This area right here is the posterior portion. First off, we'll identify the dorsal root. The dorsal root is right here. Since it's the posterior side, dorsal root, we got the dorsal root ganglion. Right here, dorsal root ganglion. Then we have the ventral root by the anterior portion, the ventral root. Then we have the anterior median fissure. The anterior median fissure will be in here, this line. Anterior median fissure. Then we will be identifying the posterior medium sulcus. The posterior medium sulcus is right here. Posterior medium sulcus. Then we'll be identifying the white column. So the white column is all this white area here. This is the posterior white column, lateral white column, anterior white column. All these white areas are the white column. Then we have the posterior gray horn. The posterior gray horn is located on the posterior side of the spinal cord. That section right here is the posterior gray horn. Right here, posterior gray horn. Then we have the anterior gray horn. The anterior gray horn is 12 and 17. Anterior gray horn at the anterior portion of the spinal cord. Then we have the lateral gray horn in this area right here. Lateral gray horn. So we have the posterior gray horn, lateral gray horn, and the anterior gray horn. Posterior gray horn, lateral gray horn, and anterior gray horn. Then we have the gray commissure. The gray commissure is in between here. This hole right here is the central canal. Right here is the posterior gray commissure, anterior gray commissure. Gray commissure, posterior gray commissure, anterior gray commissure. Then that hole right here that you see, that hole is the central canal. Central canal. That's the end of the video for gross anatomy of the spinal cord.